Happy New Year. This feels a little strange to me because I never really anticipated that I would be here almost a year later at the turn of a new year doing this YouTube thing. Not even not doing this YouTube thing, but being a content creator and specifically not one that actually managed to get a I don't know how to put this, but I guess a significant air quotes amount of subscribers. Um, it blows my mind, and I have completely lost from my notes that I wanted to do for this, so I'm just gonna go down them. Um, Around this time of the year, a lot of people who do YouTube stuff do channel updates. I figured since I'm doing YouTube stuff, I should do one. And I wanted to talk about a little bit of that because that's also what all of these people on the YouTubes do. Um, and a couple of other things just going forward. So let me just go right through it. For the channel itself, I am really considering doing the YouTube partnering thing, not for a monetary reason. I know a lot of people will say that it'd be great to get a little bit of money back to reinvest into doing this kind of stuff, but I am terrible with consistently releasing videos, and the only way to upload a bunch of stuff and have it queued to go public um, on a specific timeline is to be a YouTube partner, and you can set times and dates for videos to be automatically released. It would kind of improve. I feel like it would kind of improve the consistency of the content so that it could come out at the same time in a reliable number of days and all of that other stuff to just kind of improve that experience. To just like you know, I'll live stream an event, let's say Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, there will be the videos from said event that pop up there. As it is right now, it's really hit and miss, and when I get around to uploading that stuff, and I know that I am lazy and can't be trusted. So if I do the partnership thing, then um, maybe I can get better at releasing it more consistently, and that would hopefully make for a better experience for you guys. Um, the art and music thing, I know some people that I could maybe get some art or some kind of like intro music or something. It'd be kind of nice to have. It would make me feel nice and official as like an actual thing, but um, I don't know if I'm going to pursue that. If I do end up doing the partnering thing and it does end up generating some kind of money somehow, I would happily toss that right back into getting art, little thumbnails or whatever for the different things. Um, I don't know. I haven't given like super in depth thoughts on that. Other projects for clarity's sake, I am in the complex action actual play. I don't know if you guys knew that. Some of you, most of you probably did because it's a very small Shadowrun community that we are all a part of, and yeah, I'm sure that I have mentioned it previously. Um, the current project that I'm really kind of working on is the shadow walking thing, where I'm going to grab a bunch of people. We're gonna step into the shadows together. I hate to use the term I'm going to teach them how to shadow run because my way of doing things is not the only way of doing things. And I don't really do mechanics, so I don't like teach the mechanics like, oh, this is how you do things. But more like the themes and the thought processes and the breaking people away from the fantasy typical D&D RPG experience. However, I feel like when I went up to two groups at a time, I may have bitten off more than I can chew. Um, between the two games that I'm running, there's a Legend of the Five Rings game that I play in, and there's the complex action actual play that is every other week that I play in. And I'm kind of looking for either like a Seventh Sea or a Blades in the Dark because I really want to try those systems. But then there's also work and friends and the girlfriend and other things and video games. So I think I want to cut that back to doing one group at a time. Go through like the 10 to 12 week cycle. Do a big games for GMs thing like I used to. Grab from a larger audience, not just the Shadowrun subreddit. Maybe I'll make a post on the Shadowrunners Union Facebook page, on the official forums, on slash RPG, and so on and so forth, to try and get more and more people in, to broaden the horizons of everyone, and kind of get that going. And maybe even because holidays and occasional other things happen, maybe have like just a week off or something in there. The aftermath videos, I want to maybe do just like a small video myself where I talk about the run and that kind of thing. And I definitely want to get run notes up for all of the shadow walking runs that I do, because they are meant to be a informal, not like informal like jeans and a t-shirt, but like informationally driven. I can't words. It's New Year's Day. I apologize. Um, through the shadow walking videos, it's about how these newer people become acclimated, and I want to do the run notes videos on them so that you guys would be able to take those runs and go home with them, and run them at your own tables. The aftermath videos, I wanted to kind of, I was doing it specifically at the end of the runs with some of the runners from that finished the run, and kind of talking about it there. But I want to make it more streamlined and structured and that kind of thing. Um, and speaking of run notes, I want to come back and do some of the older content that I was doing. I know that I am not going to be able to do all of that stuff like once a week. It's just, let's just be honest, I am way too lazy and disorganized and everything else to do that. Um, However, I do want to get the character creation videos, the GM advice, and the contact stuff back out there. The run notes, I definitely want to get back out there with the shadow walking games, because this way you can see the behind the scenes thought process. The players can afterwards see the behind the scenes thought process of things, and they could see what could be other potential things that they have could have done. I'm thinking I might get one GM advice, one contact fronts, and one character creation video maybe a month. That lets me do one of each of those a week, and hopefully the run notes thing, I can get that done um, a little more often. Maybe only in more of the more complicated runs that we do on the shadow walking stuff. That'll be way easier when I start group 3, and I go down to only one group at a time, because I'll just be significantly less content that I have to produce and then reproduce, and that kind of stuff. Um, I have an idea for the character creation thing that I'm gonna do. Gonna do today. I'm gonna have it up today. I'm gonna have probably a GM advice one up today too. That is an old topic that somebody brought to me, but I want to keep this video short, so let me keep moving. Um, Here's where I need help from you guys. What do you want to see? What kind of videos do you want me to see me do? Do you guys not like the character creation stuff? Would you rather me change that up to just be like, here's a PDF, let me talk you through why I made some choices? Do you want me to break down it in certain other ways? What do you want? Um, my style is crap. I know that, and I don't really know how to fix it, because I'm not doing like an actual like a playthrough on YouTube, so I can't have video playing in the background of a video game or something as I sit here and um, spout words from my mouth at you. So I don't know how to really change that style from these nice big Google Drive documents of, hey, here's words while I talk about words and things. So let me know how I can change that, because as it says here, I have no idea what I'm doing. Um, I'm gonna come really clean here with you guys. This channel was started out of spite. There was a person accused me of not doing enough for the Shadowrun community before I started this channel, and as such, I started it out of spite, because frag you say I don't do enough. Like, I did a lot back before I started doing this, and since then I have started doing more things specifically for the Shadowrun community. and it's been kind of fun. I've gotten to meet a lot of interesting people and done a bunch of different interesting things. And when I it first really started to change when I began to get actual feedback from people who watched my content and were like, you know what, that actually really helped me. And I was like, holy shit, I I'm making an impact that I never really understood, and that more than spite has been what has kept me doing. Um, and then we're gonna come down to the mushy stuff. Um, Personal improvements and resolutions. I want to be less blunt slash negative. I know that out there in the shadow running community, I can be a kind of polarizing, and I hate to use the word personality because that infers that I have like some kind of presence, but apparently I do when I have people that come back from like origins or ask me, it's like, man, what did you do to piss off the freelancers? Like, what do you mean? Um, I want to work on that because sometimes I can definitely sound like an asshole. Some of that's because I shouldn't be. That's gonna be a thing as my headset cuts off. Part of it is because I should be posting at work on my phone because I'm sitting there and I gotta type out an answer real quick while I'm sitting in the elevator, hope nobody spots me, um, and that kind of stuff. I want to improve production quality, which means just like we just had, I want to find out why certain things are happening. I'm pretty sure my headset shuts off because it's set to some kind of auto shutting off thing. It doesn't receive um, audio from my computer. I don't know how to fix that. I thought I had fixed that. Obviously, I had. So I want to get that taken care of. If like I can get music, just like low Shadowrunny cyberpunk music in the background that I could just have running when I do these kinds of videos, that would help prevent that. Just something low and unobtrusive to keep the headset on. If it comes down to where like I need a new microphone, well maybe that's something else that I could look into. If I do the partnering thing and any revenue is actually generated off of that, I could use it to buy a different headset or microphone that I could use specifically for um, recording that kind of stuff. I thought about it over the Black Friday sales of getting like a Blue Yeti and stuff, but I asked some people and they were like, if you don't have control over your recording environment, that's not it's going to pick up everything and that's not good. Um, so please, if I do, feel free to ad block me. This is not something that I'm anticipating being a livelihood. I I ad block a lot of people on YouTube. So you know what? If I knew anything about audio, I didn't know to cut that part out. Um, but again, I want to keep this short and sweet. So I don't know what to say to you guys other than thank you for. There's like 322 subscribers to my YouTube channel, which is more than I have ever really thought would be subscribed. Um, I would love by this time next year to be up to like let's just say double. If we were to hit like 650, 700 subscribers, my mind would explode. I'm gonna try and continue to do this stuff as long as there is an interest from me, from other people, from you guys. Um, it's kind of crazy that it is even a thing that I'm considering. Like, man, I gotta do a channel update. What the fuck? Um, but all my thanks goes out to you guys because you're the ones that. This is gonna sound cheesy, but you're the ones that made it possible. Like seeing that number slowly climb over time and seeing people show up for the live streams, recognizing people showing up for live streams time and time again is nuts. I have no idea how that is a thing that people tune in to see me, and I want to give back. So thank you guys. I hope you had a wonderful corporate approved non-denominational winter holiday seasonal event, and here's looking towards another year.